Hey guys, this is Gauntlet. So, today I'm doing a extra video. Um, ArchCreature, or on the Galactic Civ forums, and Creature of Existence on Steam, asked me to actually take a look at his ship set that he has in the works. And I've looked at his stuff before and wrote a pretty lengthy post about it. Didn't do a video, but I did a big post about it. And that was, I want to say, 3 months ago or so. So he's asked me to take another look now that he's had a lot more time to take in various people's feedback and work on his designs. My overall impression of the ships last time was that they were very, very good, but that I think he was learning a lot of good techniques and coming up with a lot of good styles, but putting them all into one ship set. And I think that somehow detracts. If there's too much going on, too much uniqueness in a single ship set, it loses its theme and the ship's designs go all over the place. That was probably the biggest thing. He was doing really cool things. It was just this is too much for all in one race, and the styles weren't really coalescing as well. So let's see what we got here. So there's two tinies, the Durian and the Durian. Okay, maybe there's just variants there. Okay, interesting. So I've seen this overall format before, and I remember he would have things circling around in the middle. It says on his download page to use the ocean color set, so that's interesting because you get this really dark orb, dark and blue orb there going. I like that. That's cool. I've used these orbs in a few other ways myself, so they're fun to work with. Yeah, this came out really nice. That's really, really cool. I like the overall format, and I'm not certain what textures he advised using. These parts are going to look better or worse depending on the texture you use, but since you're usually looking at this at a distance, that's good, even though these parts are really stretched. Yeah, I also really like the line here with these little colors going straight up and down. I like that. Um, eh, I do not like that this is hollow underneath, because where the heck are people living? And I'm not a fan of ships that look really cool, but clearly could never actually function. And this is a tiny, so it's a one-man fighter, one alien fighter. It's awfully thin, and I don't see an obvious cockpit. Now, if the race's backstory was this is a drone or something, well, you can excuse that. Um, but yeah, I think maybe the only thing I would change here is maybe make this arch up and be a little fatter and have a cockpit. And, I'm a literalist like that, I guess, or whatever. All right, let's look at the other durian. Oh, that's brighter. Cool. What's the difference here? Are these the same overall? Yeah, I think these are the same overall hull. But he used different light piece in the middle. A little more random there. And it's a little fatter. It looks like it could actually fit somebody inside it. So, cool. I don't like the random lights of that, you know, personally, but it's neat. And he's using a different color core. He's using the sort of nanite core there, which is fine, which is also very cool. Really just personal taste there. So yeah, I think I still like the original one better, because it's got this really interesting darkness going on, but this is also very good. So these are both good. These are both really solid designs. All right. And now we're on smalls. Okay. A lot of lights. Engines. Some little doohickey there. Yeah, looks reasonable. Looks like people could fit in it. All right. Cool. Just a lot of lights. Nothing, no sort of gimmick going on here, which is totally fine. So I like it. And what was this? This was the Ilui. Now oh no, this is the Sivan. Now we're going to look at the Ilui. Nope, I did have that backwards. Here's the Sivan. Oh yeah, I remember this thing. He had this last time. Now first of all, it's interesting because it's reminiscent of a World War I fighter plane, what with the thin brackets here framed against each other. And he did something really cool here where he took that orb and just stretched it like a waterfall effect, which is very, very cool. Um, yeah, I do really like this ship. Oh, and I don't know if he had this looping going on here. It's definitely not flat, which is nice too. Um, it's really going to be a matter of, does this theme get repeated enough in the rest of the ship set to be cohesive? But I really like this ship overall. Though maybe I would have repositioned these individual lights. You know, you've got this little corner underneath them, and I'm not a fan of that. But there's not much you can do at this size, so I'm not certain if that's really, valid. But yeah, I mean, definitely gets props for having one of the coolest special effects in a ship, really ever. That is one of the coolest things. Oh, he's got the crystal thing going on again. All right, we'll see about that too. So you can see how there's like lots going on, like cool water effect, regular round orb, nanite orb, crystals. That's it's getting there. We'll see. Okay, not too flat. I mean, ooh, okay, he's repeating that very interesting waterfall effect with a crystal. Okay. I mean, it's a really gorgeous ship overall. I mean, just, yeah. I wonder how this looks in a different color scheme, too. Something where, you don't get these black shadows. But, okay. Yeah, no, I think it's really nice. The only thing I would maybe do is add... I would have framed the waterfall effect with ship components, then had the crystal in those ship components rather than crystal uh, black hole lake looking thing. I don't think those two should touch. It doesn't look quite right. Um, but yeah, I really like what he did there with the fanning out there. That's good. Yeah, and you can tell these took a lot of time and a lot of effort to get these interesting shapes. All right, and then last of the smalls, the Veron. Um, oh, yeah, that was the Veron. Okay, we're good. Interesting. Very interesting. Um, all right, now we're on the mediums. Okay. All right, good. We're getting some consistency here. We got our weirdo black hole thingy, only now it's not running waterfall style. Now it's floating up and down. Wish that was a waterfall. Uh, lot less use of this part in this set, and we've got the big oval lights going on. I like the head. I like the head a lot. Interesting. All right. What the? Wow. Okay. The Zenith, huh? I like it. This guy looks like he means business, and that's an interesting hull type. It contrasts with how dark his ships are, but this is light cockpit going on, or command hull, or whatever. It's got these sort of concentric rings. It seems to have the black hole, the black orb effect, and the crystal again. All right, back to the light. These things for engine holes. Yeah, see, they're clipping a bit. I know it's minute, but it's just something you gotta really just avoid if you can. It's also, is it only on one side? No, it's there. It's very faint, but it's there. All right, well, this is an awesome ship. I really like it. It's a good chunk looking ship too for mediums. Um, yeah, I hope I see more of this, especially this command hull. Again, unique things on a ship that never get repeated throughout the rest of the set. Well, the ship has to have a unique role, not necessarily just be a one-off cool ship in the middle of a pack for no reason. Yeah. So you got that. You got this. Then we've, whoa, oh yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah, some sort of, what is this, probably a survey? Alright, as one of the other designs first began to travel the star filled with relics and ancient artifacts discovered in interstellar map. Okay. I really should be taking more time to look through the descriptions, but it's a video. I hate circles that are stretched. I hate ovals. Ovals are not a shape. They're heresy. So other than that, I love the ship. I think it's neat. It's a neat little weird ship. Um, I think it'd probably work better as a tiny, as a probe slash scout. Cool engine. Um, I think this little light box here needs to be thinner so it fits inside your hull piece. It should not overlap. See the tiny little corner overlapping? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Actually, it'd be cool. Yeah, I would recommend that this gets shifted up onto this surface here, and that would be really cool because it'd be angled. It wouldn't be straight down and flat. That'd be nice. This other one here, maybe make a little smaller, a little longer, so that it doesn't have this, or move this wing a little further back. Things should not be cutting into other things. Yep. All right. Oh, okay. We're back to flat and knifey looking, and I like it. That is nice. This effect right here, the fact that this one comes out, this one goes in. It's got a smaller one here that's very, very oriental sword looking. That is such a dumb term I just used. I meant to say scimitar. That's what I should say. And also, oriental is not like a real word anymore. Anyways, um, the black hole effect, that's what I'm calling it, is very present here all throughout, and the crystal bits. I mean, it is really neat looking. It's a unique thing. I gotta give them that. I'm not certain the crystal on top, below the effect is really meant to be. It works best here, where I don't see it as a crystal. It's just light. That, housed inside. All right. And I think that's it for the mediums, but very cool. Cool shape. All right, we're on to the larges. We got the Yelenath. Yelenath. Oh boy. Okay. I like the layers. That's interesting. Wow, there are a lot of dots. Did he have to manually place those dots? Oh my god, he did. That poor son of a bitch. Dude. Dude. Oh. I don't know that all those lights are really that necessary, but, you know, kudos to you, man. That is a lot of lights. Oh, man. Um, yeah, see, I like this one. I like this one because it's got the blackness. If you're going to do crystals and this orb thing, I think this is the way to do it. The ore is clearly like a power source, and the crystals are engines. And they're not really touching each other. They're both framed in the same vessel. And yeah, I really like this ship. This is definitely a good one. Definitely a good one. All right. And is there another one? Yeah, I think that was this one. All right. And looks like a variant. Ooh, okay. I think it's fatter. Um, we got our nanite orb thing in the very slowly moving. And it's been stretched. Yep. Nope. Not a fan. Not a fan of that. I like the effect you got going on here. I think the wingtips are different, which is cool. Overall, I like it. It's just I would go back to. Oh no, the wingtips are probably the same. Maybe it's just fanned out a bit better, differently. But yeah, um, not a fan of the nanite orb there in the middle. I think ditch the nanite orbs. And then you've got crystals, and you've got your black swirly ball orb thing going on, and I think that's great. All right, we're down to the huges. The Archon. Oh boy. Yep. Ditch the nanite orbs. They really don't work stretched. Yeah, and that would be much cooler as your other effect. Yeah, a lot of crystals on this guy. And, oh, we're back to the rings around the crystals. Hmm. Well, that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. I know this one has a unique backstory, so maybe that's okay. But definitely change out these for the little black orb thing going on. And yeah, it's very interesting design. Um, does everything connect? Yeah. All right. Then we've got the other one. Yep, this is more of what we've seen before, so I like the consistency going on here. Um, might be the first time I've seen this part used. No, probably not. But you do want to try and constrain yourself to the same parts. Um, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like the round orb bleeding out a glowy spike. Maybe if they were the same color. If you made a custom color scheme and made sure that these meshed perfectly with that, maybe. But yeah, I don't like that at all. It's blobby for a very angular, very smooth and interesting race, and blob does not. These people aren't people who build blobs. That just doesn't quite work. But I really like, it's a simpler sort of format than some of the other ships, but that's fine. Yep, it's neat. All right, civilian ships, cargo ships. Whoa, whoa, so much going on here. Oh yeah, I remember this thing. I mean, this is an incredible piece of work right here. I mean, the dials and everything. I mean, it's just awesome. Um, but this ship is great, but it has almost too much interior detail compared to everything else. Um, oh, okay, he's got a hexagon window going on in the front too. Well, why am I not seeing that on other ships? Because that's a good look, especially for this one since it's a bit, you know, um, taller. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on here, and it's a cool ship, and it's got lots of good details going on that I like. But the fact that the other ships don't seem to have individual components like this really just it doesn't fit with the set. It doesn't fit with everything else. And I mean, that is absolutely amazing. I mean, I think this should be like you should probably make a survey ship that uses that. That'd be cool. So yeah, I guess maybe build more of this, but yeah. All right, let's move on. Um, oh, what is going on here? Okay. Well, I believe this is a transport. I think I read that on his Steam description. So, transports justify being unique. Um, so maybe these are something related with ground invasions, but I think it's yeah. I mean, that's neat. This effect here is going on is neat. Okay. Just looked at that. Maybe this one. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Okay. I wonder what this one's actually used for. Prototype. Well, it's a cargo hull, and I feel like this should definitely be like a large or a medium. Um, this is a nice looking attack craft, honestly. Again, don't like the nanite orbs, but other than that, love this ship. It's great. So, okay, I think that's all of them. Let's just double check a little bit here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. I mean, again, really, really cool, uh, sort of work here. I mean, this one especially clearly was like the masterpiece of movement and animation. I mean, yeah, that right there in the middle, that's a really impressive piece. Um, and it's really, really neat, and you could design a whole ship set just around that. Um, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you want me to sort of look over a ship set for anybody, if you've got your own ship set and you want me to do a video like this, just let me know. I'd be happy to do that. Can't make any promises, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. This guy's got some serious talent. I just, as a whole ship set, I still think there's too much going on. There's too many very cool gimmicks going on. And I mean gimmick in the best of ways. I call my own things gimmicks. I really love this ship. Uh, this one's got some heft to it. It just looks mean. It looks like a mean ship. And yeah, I really like that one. That one might be my favorite. This one is also really interesting. And I like that this one contrasts with this. That's okay. Like the more pointy designs, they're still rounded. And then you've got this big wide fanning one. I think that's okay. I just think it's the gimmicks, the crystal, the black thing, the nanites, the incredible moving detail inside what I assume is like a colony ship maybe. It's just they don't all work together in the same set. So yeah. All right. Thank you very much. And yeah, guys, talk soon.